Shalom, welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to Yakim, pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Back with another lesson. Today's lesson is going to be a response. It's not just to this video, but the elder brother out of GMS South Carolina 08, Elder Manata Zagba. He does a lot of videos on these scoffers and demons, constantly talking about the Hebrew Israelites. And I was just thinking, man, where's he finding all these videos? But if you actually go to TikTok, and I encourage people that's listening to go and do this, go to TikTok and type in Hebrew Israelites and just scroll. And you know how TikTok works. You scroll through all the videos. Everybody got a damn opinion, man. Everybody has something to say. All right. From all, different types of people, a lot of Jake. All right. It's almost looking like it's a counter movement to the camps that have been pushing this word for a very long time. So much so, I made a comment the other day on the brother's video, and I said I'm convinced a lot of these people are set up to do this. All right, and I wouldn't put it past Esau Edom to contact individuals, to have individuals set up to push this, to push the narrative that everybody is discontent, that the Israelites are this, that, and the other. Any kind of demonization you can insert, put it out there, right, to really make people question whether they're doing the right thing. All right, that's the mission, and that's actually Satan's mission, but he's going to use any means and ways to do it, right? But I'm going to play a little bit of this.
In shape. Like they look like they go to the gym on a regular basis. What I'm trying to get at is they want to fight a war, but your ankles are swollen and you can't walk up a flight of steps. If you look...
And he's talking about Israelite camps being out of shape and wanting to go to... And like I'm going to say this, a lot of these other camps outside of GMS Great Millstone are setup guys, are fall guys, right? You can tell what the leadership, how the leadership acts and what the leadership pushes, and the new breakdowns and the wayward doctrines that are now creeping in these last days. All right, these guys are set up to lead a lot of people astray. So, like I said, whether these people on here, like I believe a lot of them are set up, are agents, or they're just bugged out Israelites in general. But a lot of these camps are off, and they are confusing a lot of people. I'll say that also. But we're we're not out there training like some camps, getting pepper sprayed, marching at the shooting range. Like I said, a lot of these camps are set up to be scapegoats and fall guys in those days, even though it's all prophesied what's going to happen to the true believers, and we have to prepare ourselves mentally for that either way. But I just want to touch on that. Let me let this continue.
You listen to them talk to people and scream at them, they're always out of breath right after they get done screaming. But that's just an observation. Fuck you, Cain, bitch.
White people, see your way out, hit the door. This is not a conversation for you. But black folks, I feel like we don't talk about this enough, because I feel like we don't talk about how much this plays into like anti-Semitism and white supremacy. Like
and that's really how I wanted to play what she just said, because that's going to be the next push. The microscope, the magnifying glass is going to intensify on us, and that's just what it's going to be, because that's where they want to take it, man. They're really going to have to address us, because they've been ignoring us for the most part. Meaning, when I say I mean the major media, right? They haven't been blasting video footage of us on all the different news channels. Because if there was any other group that's in all these different states, many organizations, week in and week out, going out preaching and pushing this word, you better believe they would have been addressed, right? But that's coming. It's going to come in a grand fashion. But the scriptures I want to jump into is Galatians 4:16. It says, "Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?" And Jake, Israelites that don't know they're Israelites, 2/3 Israelites, are gonna be the biggest haters in these end days, man. All right, big time. The ones that set up, the ones that genuinely believe that they're doing the right thing, they're gonna hold, kicking, screaming, doing whatever they can to have this kingdom continue, man. All right, and you got to understand this. Anybody that's not in the truth, that's they don't got the spirit on them, and they're not gonna recognize it, man. And they're gonna treat you as such, right? From there, I want to jump into this scripture right here, because this scripture right here we bring in a lot, but this has to be fulfilled. All right, this scripture has to be fulfilled. This is 2 Esdras 16:70. It says, "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord." Right? And like I said, it's not going to be just Christians sitting in the church. It's not going to be, the Nation of Islam. It's not going to be any of these other bullshit philosophies. Like I said, the magnifying glass will come on the Israelites, man. The powers that be know what's going on. They know what we've been saying for years, right? And they know as this beast system, this mark of the beast system continues to be formed, they know we're telling 100% truth, man, according to the scriptures. So they're going to have to eventually address it and combat it in a major way. It says, "They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods, cast them out of their houses, and they shall be known. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire." Right? So like I said, fix your mind to the possibilities, all right, of this thing coming to pass, man. You got to get your mind fixed towards that, because the world is going to go in a very, very distinct direction, and all that's not going to follow along or go along for the ride, hey, they're going to have that target on their back, man. Especially us, the Israelites, man. Especially us, the sincere believers. That's why there's such I believe, a lot of COINTELPRO, a lot of people set up, provocateurs, to push people away from this. They're set up, man. Like I said, go try that out. Try that experiment. Go to TikTok, put in the Hebrew Israelites, and start scrolling, man. You got Heathen, you got Jake. They all on there discussing how we're the worst thing on earth. And I have to think, if I was in the world and I didn't have faith, and I came across something I truly didn't believe in, and I thought it was craziness, why would I make multiple videos, go so hard to go at this thing, right? Like I said, I believe a lot of these things, these people are set up. A lot of these people are hurt because they are Christians, and the falsehood and the false teachings of Christianity is getting exposed. So, they got to come back and go and demonize the real truth. Let's go back. Salakia. Let's grab Acts chapter 14, verse 22. It says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. Hey, these scriptures are written for a reason, man. Going through the fire, being refined, much tribulation to enter into the kingdom. These things are written for a reason. All right, we're not going to just be on the street corners like people teach on Saturday, but any day of the week teaching, and we're just going to go right into the kingdom. No, it's going to be hardships. We're coming to the difficult part of the race, so to speak, man. The dangerous part of the race, where a lot of people are going to see the backlash. They're gonna see, guys lose everything, right? And that's gonna discourage them from wanting to come out, wanting to bear the names Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. And the scriptures tell you, if you deny me before man, he's going to deny you before the Father. So always remember that. All right. Because these days are upon us and these days are coming. So you can understand. From there, let's get 1 Peter 5:8. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, is a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. Right? So we understand that Satan's mission, right? Even if these guys are set up, or even ultimately they're set up by Satan anyway to come back and push back against the truth. If you go to the highest understanding under this thing, right? You got the right hand and left hand spirits. These spirits are out here on these people, pushing them to combat, the true gospel, man. All right, to combat the true gospel. So that's why it's very important, very prudent that you have a firm foundation and be very well convinced of what you're involved in going into this time, right? From there, let's end off in Galatians 4:16. I think we already grabbed that one. That was it. Salakia. Look. Yeah, that was it. That's all I had prep. But yeah, know that with these people, these Jake out here, man. These simple Jakes out here, man. Hey, they your enemy, man. Right? I'm gonna go to the brother page. And the brother, a beautiful brother, stay on fire. You can learn a lot from this brother. But as you go through the different videos that he put up, a lot of them is Jake calling the Israelites a cult, that you want to come out of it, that this thing is false, and it's all meant to break Jake down, man. All right, the ones that believe, the ones that don't have their faith cemented, the ones that has not been studying and understand the scriptures for themselves, because you gotta get out of that parrot phase. Also, man, you got to be fully convinced. That's why the scriptures talk about study to show thyself approved. You gotta be a workman, rightly dividing the word of truth. Because the arguments that these people pose in these videos, that when he posts them, for brothers that are seasoned, I know he's gonna go here, he's gonna go there, he's gonna go there, just to cut the nonsense what they're talking about. All right, because that Christianity is a Swiss cheese full of holes doctrine. And I'm talking about that plantation Christianity. But that's the point. With that, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom the next time.